So it took us a little while, but we have found land. Oh my gosh, sweet relief. There is a village right there. We're saved! Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Mother of a Minecrafter. Today, now that we're at a village, we can look at a village and see all the fun, great, wonderful things that it has to offer. And it has many, very, very many. So, let's start off with a tour. Okay, this is a villager house, and the first thing we're going to do in here is sleep in a bed. So all you do is you right click on the bed, and if it's the appropriate time, like nighttime, and there aren't any monsters around, you go to sleep. And the first time you'll get an advancement. Sweet dreams. All right, so coming out here, over here on the right, we have a butcher shop. I know this because this is a butcher's job block. It's super cute. It's set up to look like a restaurant. Okay, coming out and going back the other way, we have a stonemason. We have two more villager houses at the end. Nice little small ones with some cute little pieces of furniture. Okay, let's cross the grass and this is an armorer's building, and there's actually a blast furnace in it, which is great for smelting items like iron super fast. So yeah, job block for an armorer and smelt things really fast. Okay, coming out here and down this road, there is another small villager house. Okay, let's look around some more. Wow. Wow, look at, oh my goodness, look at how many farmer blocks there are. So the composter block is the job block for the farmer, and there are so many. I, how many is that? Oh my goodness. I think there might be 7. That's too many. That's too many farmers. We don't need that many. So I think we'll remove some of these and maybe do a little bit of cleaning up around here. Oh yeah. Also, you know what else we need? We need a tree farm, so we have plenty of wood. And okay, so let's do that first. Let's just go ahead and start a tree farm. So what I'm doing right now is harvesting the leaves from this oak tree. I'm breaking them up so that I get the drops from that, which are saplings, sticks, and apples. In this case, I'm going for the saplings mostly because I need to start a tree farm so that I have a reliable source of wood. And I'm going to start my tree farm just right over here. There's not really anything else going on right there, so I'm just going to start it there. A lot of people don't know this, but oak trees, you can plant them right next to each other and they will still grow, which is pretty useful for harvesting because you can just stair your way up and get on top of some of these really fancy large trees pretty easily, and then just harvest your heart out until you get all the wood you need. The only problem that I have with it is that sometimes you don't get as many leaf blocks from it, and that can be a problem for replanting because you don't have very many leaf blocks. You don't get a lot of saplings. And that happens sometimes, but it usually rights itself. But if you find that's happening, that your numbers are dwindling, you can just space them apart and you'll get more leaf blocks and it won't be a problem. Oh wait, do you hear that? That is not a good sound. Do you know what that is? That is the sound of a zombie villager. That's not good. So either it spawned that way or we lost a villager underground and it has been converted to a zombie. So yeah, we'll look around and see if there are any holes and patch some holes. So to fill the holes, I'm going to use dirt. So this is me digging up dirt using a shovel. And this is me filling these holes with dirt. Okay, now that we've taken some measures to protect our villagers, let's turn our attention to something else that is super important. Food. I don't know if you noticed, but our hunger, we need to make sure that we have a reliable source of food. So to start out, I am just going to harvest some wheat. And there's two ways you can do that, especially in a village like this. The first one, because there are so many hay bales around, is we can break these hay bale blocks and break them down into wheat and then use the wheat to make bread. The other way is that because there are plenty of farms here, we can harvest wheat directly from the farms and then use that to craft bread. So, to craft bread, we open up our crafting grid by right-clicking on the crafting block, and then it's just 3 wheat all along one row, and that will give you bread. Yep. It satisfies a decent amount of hunger and stays with you for a little bit. And yeah, another thing that you can do with wheat is you can breed sheep and cows. Isn't that adorable? Hey, so as a quick survival tip, let's say you're out in the wilderness, you didn't find a village, and now you're starving. You're starving. Well, what do? Um, if you have grass around, break some grass. Oop, and get some seeds. These little seeds are wheat seeds. Wheat seeds. So to pull up that inventory, press your E. I don't think I said that before. Yeah, press E to get your inventory and just keep collecting these wheat seeds. Now, to plant them, you have a couple of options to plant them. You can either plant them near a water source or bring your water source to your farm. When you're first starting out, you might not have any you might not have any water buckets. But hopefully you went ahead and got some wood. So you have a crafting table and you can put it down. What you need in order to make farmland is a hoe. To craft a hoe, 2 sticks, and two blocks like either stone or iron or gold or diamond. In this case, we have stone, so we're going to do stone. I'm also going to show you how to make a bucket in case you do want to move your water source block. Okay, so let's say you're not anywhere near water, you can't see any, but you do have dirt. Sand won't do it. It has to be some kind of dirt block. I'm trying to think if you can do it on podzol or not, but I don't know. So anyway, you right-click with the hoe and then plant. Sometimes, if you don't have that water source, what will happen is this light brown can can turn back to just dirt and then eventually grass if it's surrounded by grass. I don't want to sit here making you watch. Maybe if I do a whole bunch of them, it'll just do it. No? Ah, there it goes. See, it doesn't have a water source block, so these things are slowly but surely going to turn back to just regular dirt. To change that, you do one of two things. You can, well, there's one thing you can do. Plant next to water source blocks. So that's a water source block. In this case, I was able to just move a water source block by using a bucket on a little pond here. And now we can see that this light colored farmland is turning to dark colored farmland. And this will stay dark colored farmland if you just leave it alone. Okay. So yeah. As long as it's within 4 blocks of the water source. So if I was to come out here, 1, 2, 3, 4, this one will eventually turn back into regular dirt. Eventually. Maybe. It should. But, well, we know that it's not converting back over to something. Well, anyway. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Dirt. All right, so within 4 blocks of the water source block, and it could be diagonal too. So, like, out to here. 4 blocks in all directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So you need remarkably little water for a very large space of area. A 9 by 9 garden really only needs 1 source block right there. And that is how you farm wheat if you're not by a village. Okay, that's about all we have time for today. Join in next time when we're going to do some mining and hopefully some villager trades. I can't wait to show you guys how valuable those trades really are. I mean, you can get diamond armor from an armorer. So, yeah. So hit those like and subscribe buttons, and we'll see you in the next one. Okay? Bye.